we all know light is very much important in our lives. Without light, we can't even think to survive. Today, we are going to learn about what is light intensity. What is the importance of light intensity? What is the measurement device with which we can measure the intensity of light? All this we will learn in our next slide. What is the meaning of light intensity? Light intensity refers to the strength or amount of light produced by a specific light source. For example, light source in your bathroom, bedroom, or in your living room. Out of these three, most of the time your living room are big where you need more light. So light intensity has to be strong in your living room if you compare it with your bedroom or your bathroom. What is the meaning of intensity? The magnitude of a quantity such as force or energy per unit as of area, charge, mass or time. Now we will learn what is the importance of light intensity. Measuring light intensity is important when designing a room's light or preparing for a photograph. The term intensity is used in different ways. So take a moment to learn what units and measuring methods match your goal. Professional photographers and lighting installers usually use a digital meter or some instruments or device to know the intensity of light. Measuring device. Light can be measured in different ways. In the past, people measured light intensity in candle power. This was the amount of light given out by a candle. Today, people measure light intensity with light meter or lux meter. One unit of measurement is called a lux, which describes how much light falls on certain area. Measuring the amount of light that falls on a surface allows us to evaluate if we have sufficient light to perform any or various tasks. We will start with the activity right now, a small activity on measuring light intensity. We need to have a digital light meter which help us to measure the light intensity. The places we are going to choose are a place outside in the sun first, second would be outside in the shade, the third one would be inside the classroom, and in a dark cupboard would be the fourth one. While measuring these intensity of light, we will see the highest reading comes in a place which is under the sun, and the lowest comes in the dark cupboard where there is very little light, or we can say no light. Different light sources have a different intensity of light. We can do a small activity on the same at home. Design your way of comparing the light intensity. For example, take a candle, a light bulb and an LED. Predict which light source will give the best light intensity. To test your prediction, measure how far away from each light source you can see well enough to read. Record your results. What result we will get? Yes, LED has the highest light intensity. Then after that comes light bulb, and the lowest light intensity is of candle. Different materials have different light intensity. Fluorescent light, incubator, newspaper, dark cloth, aluminium foil, tray, they all have different light intensity, which we can measure with lux meter or light meter. With the help of lux meter, we will come to know which material has more intensity of light and which has less intensity of light. People who need to measure light intensity. There are many fields where light intensity measurement is very much important, like filmmakers must make sure the light intensity is exactly right for filming. Many flowers and vegetables are grown in commercial greenhouses. Inside a greenhouse, the temperature, amount of moisture, and the light intensity are controlled. In test match, cricket has to be played in daylight. When the light intensity falls to a certain level, the day's play comes to an end.